is Monday and I am super late for my first lecture again. So I really like need to hurry. I have around like 10 minutes left. Well, I have a bit more left, but I like to be early, so it's okay actually, but I still need to hurry. I have one lecture and one seminar today, and I have a lunch break in between. I already cooked lunch because I'm a very productive person. Not really, I mean, I should have studied instead. I mean, that's more important than meal prep. But yeah, anyway, the pimple has gotten worse as you can see, but we're just going to ignore it. I am not a fan of putting makeup or concealer on pimples. I think it's counterproductive, so I'd rather have it show. But yeah, just excuse that, and yeah, anyway, I'll talk to you later. I really have to run, and yeah, I'll update you soon.
Es wird jetzt einfach vom Text gesprochen, das ist insofern legitim, als Strukturen.
So I'm now done with my first lecture. I'm just going home for lunch, maybe have like a short little nap, but we shall see, and I will talk to you then. So for lunch I just made like a veggie stir-fry stew thing. Yeah, I mean it looks like baby food or something, but it still tastes good, so I'm just going to have a little bit of that and then have some dessert, and yeah, that's the lunch situation.
The less mysterious person in my life on YouTube that you guys now know, so that is great. And I will see you guys tomorrow with my next video. Thank you so much. Very green.
Alright, so I'm back for another hour. However, all of my friends said they didn't want to go to the seminar, which I've never skipped the Monday seminar, so I'm kind of like hesitant to do that. I mean, it's not like very important, it's just like Shakespeare and yeah, English literature, but I don't know, I made it a habit to like not skip uni, even though you probably think that I would skip a lot, but I don't ever skip really unless there's like a specific reason to. And so I don't know, but I don't want to be alone, you know, like the fun part about uni and also about school, if you go to school, is to like see your friends, right? And that sounds so stupid because I mean, I want a fucking degree. Oh, excuse my language. That probably should not. I mean, if I say I want a fucking degree, then I'm probably not worthy of one. But anyway, so yeah, it's like, it's my degree, and so I shouldn't like care whether other people like go to uni. I mean, I should just go because it's my efforts for the degree. So yeah, that's just so stupid. But anyway, so we will see if I go. However, like if I ever skip uni, then I don't use that time to just like lounge around or something. If I do skip uni, then I will use that time to do some other uni stuff or like catch up on things or study or, you know, that type of thing, or do like assignments. I never just skip uni just because. So even if I wouldn't go today, I would use that time efficiently to like get other things done. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to tell you guys. So what I actually wanted to talk about today is the fact that I have not binged in almost a month. So it's almost been 4 weeks and I have not binged ever since. And I'm so proud of myself, because I like when I had these binge phases, it felt like it was like an unbreakable cycle, like something I could never get out of. And I was so frustrated, like seriously, that was the time where I had all these breakdowns. I was so frustrated. I literally thought I would never get out of it. But you guys like commented on all of my videos to like just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, and it will like sort itself out, because like as you keep going, your body like gets used to the new foods, and it will become like an everyday thing, like opposed to like something special that you just never get enough of. And that is actually true. So I just want to thank you guys so much for for like always commenting that, because in the end it really proved to be true. And I'm so sorry if I was stubborn. I know that sometimes I replied, no, I'm different and blah 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 blah, it's not going to work for me, I can't find a balance. I know I used to comment that a lot, and I'm so sorry for everyone that had to like yeah, endure that, but you were definitely right. So what my typical day of eating looks like now is I have breakfast. I used to always have like oatmeal, but I've gotten kind of broken that habit. Lately I don't have pancakes anymore either. Lately I just have bread with like different kind of like, what would you call that? Not toppings. I don't know. So I usually just have bread, and I make the bread myself. Sorry, I just really can't talk today. I mean, you probably noticed. But I usually make it myself. So I have like, I don't know, like 2 to 3 slices. And if it was like already pre-sliced bread that you buy at the store, I usually have like 4 to 5 slices. But when you like cut it yourself, then you can never get it like that thin. So I would usually only have like 2 or 3 slices, and then I will be full until like 3 in the afternoon. But obviously I would like eat earlier, because like the space, like I don't really like plan meals, I don't do that, but I need to eat around my uni schedule. So I typically have like a break in between like 2 to 4. So 2 to 4 p.m. So I would eat at 2 p.m. because the next time I would really be able to eat is at dinner time, so around like 8. So if I did not eat like sooner than 3 p.m., then I would have to wait until dinner time, and I definitely don't want to do that. So that's just what I have been doing, and it works really well. And so at lunch I will cook like something very simple. I don't cook very like fancy meals anymore, simply because I don't have time. I mean, I could make time to do that, but I just don't want to because I don't know, I just feel like I've been so stressed lately, with uni, with work, with all the social media stuff. But obviously, I'm not forcing myself to do anything. So if there comes a day where I'm like, I can't do that much social media stuff anymore, I will definitely quit. Well, like not quit, but like take it slower. Take it a bit like slower. But yeah, so I'm busy like 24/7. And that is why I just don't want to cook that much. And also the thing is, it's not like the cooking that really bothers me, it's like all the cleaning up. It takes hours. I mean, ain't nobody got time for that. I just don't want to clean all the things for cooking. It's just so annoying. I mean, it's like the worst thing ever not having a dishwasher, because like nothing's worse. I mean, I do laundry, I clean like the apartment, I do everything, and it's fine, but I hate washing dishes. It's just awful. I hate it so much. Well, my family used to always have like a dishwasher, which is why I am like not used to it, but yeah. And then for dinner I will maybe have like leftovers from lunch, or like what I've had lately is I made a habit to have like 1 bag of chips, a rice pudding, an apple, some like carrots or cucumber or, you know, like raw veggies. And maybe if I feel like a bit hungry afterwards, I would have leftovers, but typically not because I eat a lot at lunch and I just want to like have small snack type things for dinner. And in between lunch and dinner, I forgot to tell you, I usually always have like some chocolate, some cookies, and yeah. Fun fact, I keep all of my chocolate and my cookies in the freezer because in the summer I just, or like generally, I hate room temperature chocolate. I cannot eat it. Like, it's so disgusting. I can't eat that, seriously, because I don't know, it's just, ugh, it's warm and I don't like it. I don't like it. So it has to be like ice cold and hard, and that's also my preferred texture, if you will. So I just keep that in the freezer. But so a few days ago I also froze some bananas because I typically make a lot of like banana ice cream at this time of year, but I forgot to like really close the bag properly, and now all of my chocolate and cookies taste like banana. That's so sad because I don't know, it kind of ruins the chocolate. It really doesn't taste nice anymore, but what are you going to do? Anyway, I'm rambling. So that's what I wanted to talk about. So I promised I would also talk about budgeting when you're like a student or just in general living by yourself. So I will talk about a few things now. I need to make it quick because the video is already like 10 minutes long. Anyway, so I'm not the best person for giving advice on that anymore because, as you know, I buy a lot more like junk food now. But generally my advice is to always go to discounters. So I know it sucks going to them because I feel like the people going to discounters, in Germany at least, definitely are, I mean, I don't want to say anything bad, but they're not like the type of people I want to surround myself with. That sounds pretty bad, but you get what I mean. Anyway, go to discounters anyway because you can save so much money. Okay, that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is to always buy what's on sale and what's in season, because what's in season is typically always like relatively cheap. So buy what's in season and always what's on sale, and don't have like a strict like list of the things that you need to buy. Well, that's a whole nother point, but don't be like too specific in like the produce and everything you want. So that's my second tip. My third tip is to write a list. Always write a list, because otherwise you will get completely sidetracked and you will end up buying a lot more things than you actually want. I'm definitely not like the person who can follow a list. I mean, I always write one, but I end up never buying the things for my list. But you might be different, so write a list anyway, because chances are you're not like me. So yeah, definitely always write a list. But only like write the things that you really need. Don't write things like produce, or just make like a point produce, but don't say like I need strawberries or I need blackberries or cherries or anything. Just buy the fruit that is on sale. That is, just type like, I'll just write like fruit or anything, but don't be too specific because that will just like be expensive. But also like if it's winter where you live and you want like specific type of fruit, then, or like you need to have it, then it's definitely sometimes cheaper to buy frozen. That can also be a bargain. So yeah, what else? Let me think. Right, try to only go grocery shopping like once a week. It doesn't only just save time, but it like forces you kind of to really get all the things that you want. So it prevents you to run to the store several times a week, because if you run to the store several times a week, then you're like in danger to buy a lot more things than you actually need, because when you're in the store, you always like see things here and there, and like you get seduced by these things. So yeah, that's a lot more dangerous than just going once and maybe going off your list for like 1 or 2 items. But when you like run to the store several times, then you will get like sidetracked more than that. Like, you get what I mean probably. So try to only go like once a week. And yeah, like there's nothing more. I mean, maybe have like a specific budget, like let's say spend like 20 bucks a week. I mean, I never typically spend more than 20 bucks a week. I used, like, before like buying all the junk food, I would never spend more than like 10 bucks a week. Like most of the time I would spend like around 7 to 8 bucks a week for food. That sounds crazy, like in perspective. But by now I would usually need around 20 bucks a week. And then also like another tip, but you probably know that, is to cook yourself. Or if you're a student, it can also be cheap to like eat at the cafeteria, but I would not suggest to eat out a lot. I mean, obviously you can do it if it's like a social event or a friend asks you, then obviously go out to eat, but not on like a regular basis. And yeah, those are like my tips for budgeting. I mean, was grocery shopping like all that you were wanting to know? I mean, or did you mean like generally how to like live cheap? Because I'm such a cheapskate. Like, I save money like no other, seriously. I mean, I've never had a problem with money my entire life, and I always save like 50% of my income, and I'm very proud of that. So yeah, if that was not everything you wanted to know, then I could definitely talk about it some more in another video. But yeah, I have so many things to talk about, like not just budgeting. I made like an entire list of things I wanted to talk about in videos, but the video is already so long that I just need to end it now. So yeah, I hope that was somewhat helpful, and yeah, if not, just leave a comment and I will talk about it further. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. This video was kind of fun to make just because I love talking about like budgeting and stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I would love to see you in my next video. Bye.